Good morning. All right, so let's see. Let's see what happened yesterday. So after this digesting this large move from Friday, yesterday we had a pretty wild session. It looked bullish at one point, then we came down. So overnight we looked a little more bullish, then we came down and we bounced just at that point of control, the 65.96 from Friday, and we just saw some buyers take control, and we were trending the whole day. Then we were stuck here, we were consolidating here, doing nothing. Volatility contracted, and then Trump tweeted, and then we got a little bit of a pretty big down move, right? Like almost through whole value. So that was a big liquidation break. And then we closed the day above 80, right? Which is still inside this day's value. We had tested value here and broken above this session's value. And look how this high was very close to this value area high from Friday. Now, after this tweet, then overnight we have inventory that's maybe 99% long. We barely checked below the settlement. And now we had another trending session during the overnight, and then we got here to this low volume area, which is, if you look at this is where we had support here, and this area, then we broke it, right? So now we're testing this previous support. So the previous support becomes resistance. So now that's what we're seeing, a little bit of consolidation before we get back into this area. We still have one set of single prints here. We had another one here that's almost filled. We only did a couple ticks to finish filling the single print. So for today, what I'm looking for is, because we're opening with inventory 99% long, looking for some inventory correction, right? Some traders taking profits. A gap fill into yesterday's high, which is at 67.23-ish. Then if we start trading back inside the range, I'm going to be looking to see if we can close the gap to settlement, which is at 66.8650, which is down here. Keeping in mind that this is a trending day, which it's gonna make it a little hard for the bears, I think. But I mean, we've been seeing pretty strong sellers, so we'll see. But the first target would be yesterday's high. The second target would be the point of control right here at 67.15. Then after that, we have the volatility trigger, which usually acts as support. But if we break it, then we have some room to go. First target is this 66.95 5-day point of control, and then below that is the settlement, and then from there we can look for a completion of this value area sweep, which is a move that we usually get when we come back inside the previous session's value area, right? Like right now we're above it. If we accept inside it, then look for value area testing the other side of value. Sometimes when you have sessions like this, that value is kind of considered poor value, right? Because it's like a multi-distribution trending day, so value here is kind of weak, right? So you could say that this is one session, this is one distribution, this is another distribution, this is another distribution. So if we test down, I wouldn't be surprised if we just or only be able to test into the first distribution and then bounce. Also, you know, we have the volatility triggers here, so this will be a very key area, right above the 6700 area. If this holds, then that will be a good long signal. Now, if we test this, then we bounce, then we're able to get back above the overnight highs, then looking for this low volume area at the 6745 low volume 6745 level, and then see if we can get back to finish cleaning this single print, go back to the 20-day point of control, and then at that point we're going to be very close to that scene of the crime from Trump's tweet from Friday at 6791, and then back to all-time highs. We have a lot of bullish imbalances to repair, to clean up, all the way to 6835. And then the call wall is way up here, so not relevant today, but so those are the scenarios for today. Of course, if we get below value area low, that's the scenario I didn't discuss. But if we get that below that, that's going to be that means that volatility is likely going to be increasing, and then in that case, I'm going to be looking for more sellers to test this low volume area again and see if this point of control holds again. I would think that it's holding for now. I mean, pretty strong buyers from there. So okay, NQ, very similar structure, still has two big sets of single prints from Friday. Look at how we have this upper distribution, then we have a lower distribution, and we are now trading above this low volume area. NQ likes to do that more than ES. Like you know, once it breaks, it could break above, run stops, hang in here for a while, and then come back. But also we have inventory almost 100% long, so looking for a similar scenario. 20-day point of control is down here for NQ. That's the difference. It's value, short-term value is down here as opposed to up here, like on NQ, like on ES, I mean. So if we start trading inside value, then the first target below the upper distribution is this 20-day point of control at 840 or 835. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to comment, give it a like, so I know, or if you have questions, type them there. I'll be happy to answer. Okay, crude is looking like it's trying to reverse. Not there yet, but it's trying. And gold is not stopping ever. Now, I don't know, like I don't really have any targets other than keep going with the trend. If you can, you know, all pullbacks are viable so far, so I don't see any signs of reversing yet. We have some earnings already. We have some Fed speaking at 12:30 at 1 p.m. We have the Fed's beige book at 2 p.m. and some more Fed speaking at 2:30. Pretty light on the news side this week and earnings, but we do have OPEX on Friday, so keep that in mind. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. All right. Good luck.